Now imagine this. A sky filled with smog and debris. You look out a window from the safety of your house, hoping to see the sun, but unable to through the thick, dark clouds, as it has been for a long time. Your family is sitting around in the dim light, silent except for the occasional coughing that has been caused by the smog outside your walls. The lights in your house don't work, and neither does the fireplace. You're all hungry, but there is no gas in the car, there is no gas anywhere, and prices for food have skyrocketed. Walking in the smog is dangerous, but you have no choice, and so you step outside. Immediately, the heat hits you and you are sweating. It is incredibly hot, but you have to get food for your family, and so you continue on. When you get to the store, you overhear a mother and father talking with their children. The children are lamenting the loss of Disney World, damaged and destroyed by the rising sea levels that have occurred over the past years. Another person mentions the death of a polar bear, one of the last polar bears in a nearby zoo. Downtrodden and melancholy, you pay for the expensive food. You begin making your way back home to your family. While a bit extreme, the scenario is entirely possible if fossil fuels are continued to be used without any increase in the production of renewable energy. Our known oil deposits will last until 2052. Natural gas reserves will take us to 2060, and coal deposits will run out in 2088. This is making the assumption that no new reserves or deposits are found, and if the production rate of fossil fuel energy stays at a constant rate. Now, that's not going to happen because as populations increase and more countries begin using fossil fuels, they are going to diminish faster the more that we use them. They're finite. They're not going to last forever. Scientists did a study on the effect of global warming on the ocean levels, and they found that if the high levels of greenhouse gases continued, sea levels could rise by more than 6 feet by the end of the century, and the melting of ice on Antarctica could also result in more than 49 feet by 2500. So this is why we need to take action. Without hard work, nothing will change, and while the change will be hard, it will also be worth it. We need to begin transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources. Not only will this move improve the health and safety of both energy workers and the public, it'll also reduce the amount of greenhouse gas emissions, making the environment healthier as well. For a better, healthier, safer future, we need to work together towards this goal. So this is why I ask you all to help me make this a reality. If you can, try and reduce the amount of fossil fuel energy that you use. Install solar panels or invest in an eco-friendly car. While they are expensive, the more people that begin to move towards energy efficiency, the more commonplace they will become, and will become slightly cheaper as well as a result. I also ask that you sign a letter to Congress that I have written. This letter outlines the negatives of fossil fuels and the positives of renewable energy. While we can start this transition ourselves, we will ultimately need the help of our governments to make this change a reality. As Jane Goodall, British primatologist, ethologist, anthropologist, and UN Messenger of Peace said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make."